welcome back, everyone. We're live on Facebook, so hi to everybody out there. Like us and, share it with everybody, and we'll do the same later on. I'm going to go on with my next newbies. I have with me Steven Davey and Barbara Rich. They're the owners of AZ Best Insurance Advisors, LLC. Welcome to the show. Barbara, we're going to start off with you really quickly first because you wanted to talk a little bit about insurance for 65 and younger, and I want to talk a little bit about you and what you do. Go ahead.
Well, we do under 65 plans on and off the exchange. Off the exchange, we have a plan that is about 40% less than the ACA. There's no deductibles, no copays. You can use any doctor. You can use it anywhere in the United States. We do individuals. We do families. We do small businesses. They do underwrite it, but we do take 80% of the people that do apply. And if they don't apply, we put them on the ACA, Affordable Care Act. And the only thing is the premiums are a lot higher. The co-pays are a lot higher. But we do get insurance for just anybody. So anyways, if you need any insurance, give us a call. If you're under 65, we can certainly get a plan for you.
Now, you work statewide, you said.
Yes.
The service that you have, is that a free service to the family members?
It's a free service. We sit down with them and look at their needs, and we get them a plan that works for them.
And you're also on Facebook, so you can check them out at AZ Best Insurance Advisors with an S. You can call them. Their phone number is 480-204-0407. And I know that, you know what, every day somebody needs to find out whether they can get a better insurance plan. Don't you agree?
Oh, sure.
So it doesn't really matter. Right? There's a lot of people, if you're 65 and younger, right now I know it's your season, Stephen. I know that your season's coming up. But anybody right now who needs insurance or needs to, you should always check and see if they can get a better quote for you. Is that correct?
Right.
Yeah? Yep. Okay, so their phone number, it's 480-204-0407. So let's talk a little bit about you, Stephen, because you got a big time right now with your 65 and older.
Medicare age, and its annual enrollment period right now ends December 7th. And what it does is gives seniors that are on Medicare a chance to shop for new plans and look at their options for the next year. Mm-hmm. And we feature in our business, we try to get people that are coming up on age 65 because it's so complicated to understand, and there's costs involved, and they don't understand why there's costs after paying for it all their life.
We're going to put you closer to that mic. If you can get real close to it, we'll hear you better, okay? Yep. And I want to talk a little bit about that because people that, first of all, again, it's a free service to the families out there. And you like to educate a lot of people that do what you do. That's what it's all about, is helping them find the right plan that they're on.
Right. We help them get ready for Medicare, and once they're on Medicare, we help them find the right plan that meets all their needs.
How do you get ready for Medicare?
Well, you have to sign up for it first, and then you have to pick the plan that you want to cover all the costs involved with Medicare.
So when you work with people, do you work statewide too?
Yes.
Right. And what is the process? They call you up, and how does it go?
Well, it depends. If they're not 65 yet, we make sure that they go to the Social Security website, get signed up for Medicare. They do not have to sign up for the retirement benefits of Social Security. And then from there, we work with them to make sure that they have the Part A and B started, and explain the costs of Part B in particular, and the fact that they need to have a drug plan when they turn 65 as well.
Well, go ahead.
Which has extra costs as well.
If it's okay with you, I'm going to say something. It's too late. I'm going to do it anyway, okay? You're a little bit older, right?
I'm a senior.
You're a senior, so you can relate to them. And that's what I said before you came on, that, everybody relates to someone different, right? And it gives them a chance. How long have you been doing this?
Well, between the two of us, 10 years each. 10
years, that's a really long time.
I've been doing 10, she's 10. And,
wow.
We've been in the insurance business combined for 40 years.
What is the difference between, like, in the basics and Medicare?
Well, the basics of Medicare is you're at Part A, Part B, and getting a drug plan. But then there's always the deductibles and co-pays and premiums and everything else that are involved in that. But if we can find a way to cut those off for you reduce them to a minimum with an Advantage plan or a Medicare supplement or something like that. That's what we shop for you, for the best for your needs.
What I like, too, that I'm hearing is if I'm a senior, I want a senior that's going to walk me through it, too, that knows what they're talking about. I think that's what makes you different right there. We're talking about people who are just turning 65, that you
Right.
can literally walk them through by having that conversation with them, helping them go up on that website, helping them with what to fill out,
Exactly.
and making sure. So that's really taking baby steps
Because
with
we've
them.
been there, done that, and we've gone through the process, and sometimes you hit rocks or bumps in the road.
Sometimes.
We try to fix that, make it as smooth as possible.
Right. Now, when they just call for a consultation, it's a free service to you. Their phone number is 480-204-0407, and they work statewide. We're talking about people who are under 65 that they can help find either on the exchange or off the exchange, correct, Barbara?
That's correct.
Okay. And what do you like better? I mean, do most people go which way, or is it half and half, or what?
Well, under 65, they would qualify for 65 unless they're on disability for 25 months. They have to get on a Advantage plan. Otherwise, they can get on a Med Sup if they're over 65. But there's a lot of folks under 65 who just cannot afford the ACA because it's high deductibles again, and it's high copays. So we have a plan here that it's an affordable plan for them, and we can get them a plan that they can afford, and it has an A rating on the insurance rating, which is a good rating. It's been around since the 1940s, and so it's a very good insurance company, and we do short-term insurance plans for people in the process of switching jobs. Those usually last between 3 and 6 months, those short-term plans. And so we have a plan for everybody.
Here's the thing. First of all, your deductible, it's all about that, right? I mean,
Right.
most people, if you've got this catastrophic, crazy
You don't
number,
have insurance until you satisfy the deductible.
Exactly.
Unless you find a plan that has a copay for your doctor, but
Yeah.
you still have that deductible.
you still have the deductible. And you said that this is an affordable plan that you have to offer for them, and if you don't, you also have others. But this one here is something that people can afford with a good, an easier deductible.
It's an easier deductible, and it's we do take they do underwrite it, but we do sign up 80% of the people who apply for it, and if they don't, sometimes we'll have a family. We'll have 4 people. One person has health issues. The other people are fine. So we put the other one person on the exchange, and the other 3 can go on a family plan.
Well, you won't know until you have a consultation with
Right,
them, and
right.
this is a free service to you.
Free service.
That phone number is 480-204-0407. Stephen, I do wanted to ask you, this is that busy time right now where people are switching plans or need to know whether they should switch or not. Are there a lot of new changes coming up?
There's changes on every plan every year. The big thing for us is that right now, a lot of people are looking for dental and on Medicare. It never used to be included in health insurance, if you want to call it. It was always separate. Now Medicare plans usually have at least basic preventative dental, teeth cleanings and exam every two times a year. But now they get the comprehensive included in there, and we're talking thousands of dollars.
Oh, that's
now.
awesome. Well, so if you're looking for dental, this year is the time, especially, I think everybody should always check to make sure this is your time, seniors, for you to make sure that you are on the right plan. They change all the time. Maybe you just heard this and you want to get some dental along with what you have. You might have to change your plan. It just makes sense to do that. And they work statewide. Their phone number, again, it's 480-204-0407, and they are also on Facebook at AZ Best Insurance Advisors as well. They work with people under 65 and also over 65, and they're here to help you find the best plan that's for you, right?
Right now,
Exactly.
we represent about 10 Medicare companies and 4 on the exchange for under 65. So we help most people find a plan that chronic needs, special needs, diabetics, heart patients, stuff like that, plus people that want a lot more dental, they want transportation to and from the doctor. We look at all the needs, financial, health-wise, whatever they need, whether they want to travel the country or not, because Medicare, there are certain plans allow you to travel.
The other thing that I want to say too is if you're a senior and you want a senior to help you, and that they can help you because they're walking in your shoes, they know what you need. Their phone number to call, again, it's 480-204-0407. Whether you're under 65 or older 65, this time of the year, it's insurance time all the time, especially if you want to get onto an affordable plan that's right for you. Again, it's 480-204-0407.